grab a cold one, wait a little bit, and see what I'm going to say when I go live.
Hey, I'm here too, weekly on Wednesdays at 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or ish, whenever.
Hey there and welcome to Ham Radio. If you're listening to this, you're on the right channel. So you should definitely just stick around, grab a cold one, wait a little bit, and see what I'm going to say when I go live.
Hey, I'm here too, weekly on Wednesdays at 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or ish, whenever.
Hey there and welcome to Ham Radio. If you're listening to this, you're on the right channel. So you should definitely just stick around, grab a cold one, wait a little bit, and see what I'm going to say when I go live.
Hey, I'm here too, weekly on Wednesdays at 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or ish, whenever.
Hey there and welcome to Ham Radio. If you're listening to this, you're on the right channel. So you should definitely just stick around, grab a cold one, wait a little bit, and see what I'm going to say when I go live.
Hey, I'm here too, weekly on Wednesdays at 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or ish, whenever.
Hey there and welcome to Ham Radio. If you're listening to this, you're on the right channel. So you should definitely just stick around, grab a cold one, wait a little bit, and see what I'm going to say when I go live.
Hey, I'm here too, weekly on Wednesdays at 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or ish, whenever.
Hey there and welcome to Ham Radio. If you're listening to this, you're on the right channel. So you should definitely just stick around, grab a cold one, wait a little bit, and see what I'm going to say when I go live.
Hey, I'm here too, weekly on Wednesdays at 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or ish, whenever.
Hey there and welcome to Ham Radio. If you're listening to this, you're on the right channel. So you should definitely just stick around, grab a cold one, wait a little bit, and see what I'm going to say when I go live.
Hey, I'm here too, weekly on Wednesdays.
Welcome aboard. Welcome to another Ham Radio. We had one Sunday. We're doing another one today. We're in an illegal stream right now because I shouldn't be here.
Underground.
Technically, yeah. We're under a what is it even called? A shelter, like a state shelter.
Mandatory shelter.
Yeah, where you have to stay inside, and they I think that if you go outside, they pretty much shoot you. I think that's the new Trump law.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, if you go outside.
Kill on sight.
Kill on sight, especially the Arabs, especially the ones that I guess resemble somewhat like my people. So we're here in UME Studios, Florida. All right, UME Studios, Florida. Another Ham Radio, another Wednesday. Daniel, show yourself.
Hey, Cake, how you doing, bro?
You got a little bit of a mask on. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you had to travel long distances to get to my house. So I don't know if you got the Rona.
Okay, that's fine.
This is for my protection.
Okay. What I like, though, is the fact that you picked me up at my house. And then approximately 3 minutes later, I was in your house. There's not really much this.
Yeah, but then you went for a stroll, dude.
Yeah, you're right. I've been looking around for those fucking sake cups, man. I've been looking around for sake cups for forever. But unfortunately, you know how hard it is to get a fucking something that's not essential under fucking quarantine? It's fucking impossible. You look distracted.
Reading the comments. I mean, well, the problem is that you're too good and too cultured to have sake in Cuban coffee cups.
Yeah, because that's low. That's like low fucking rent. You know what that is? That's the equivalent. That's the equivalent of that trailer park that I live next to. That's the equivalent of that. So what you want me to do is have sake, which by the way has this process.
That's a high-end trailer park, by the way.
Huh?
That's a really high-end trailer park that you live nearby.
Yeah, it's probably bigger than where I live. So we have a bunch of stories here today. We have a bunch of articles that we're going to go through. If you want to leave a voicemail, make sure to look at the link in the description below where you can find the voicemails. Everything is there. Obviously, hamradio.show is our website. You could check out all the lovely happenings there, including all the most recent uploads. This is a good look for Daniel. That's funny. Why do you have to obey Florida laws? Doesn't your forehead count as its own country?
Hold on. There you go.
I like how you press 37 buttons, just to get you to fucking zoom in.
Because I was doing all the subs and all the cool graphics.
2 TB sign. I'm rich, bitch. 2,400 plus 500.
You have 5 children, bro?
Yeah, he's mentioned that.
Condoms, bro.
Is it it's like 500?
It's 500 per children.
Per child. So that's how much a child's worth, $500 for this fucking 2. I was gonna say terabyte for some reason. $2 trillion deal.
Yeah, which we're only gonna get 1/8. 1/8 goes to its citizens, and then the rest go to
Yeah, you're right.
the companies.
You're right. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. And what I love too is it's like, remember Obama had the Obama phone, so the whole meme with the Obama
plug phone.
Yeah, and then here now we got Trump bucks. So
we got,
really? 1,200 Trump bucks.
I feel like we're in Cuba, little chavitos. The little chavitos.
Well, I mean, they're not gonna get it because you gotta be documented.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Don't look at me like that, bro.
You gotta be a documented citizen. I just want to make sure you got the Hannah Montana playing cards in your PO box. We haven't been to the PO box in forever because unfortunately, obviously, we're relegated to being indoors and not going anywhere. So if you sent them, we'll probably, I don't know, next time we hit up the area.
As long as the Rona is not attacking, we'll be all right.
As long as the what?
The Rona.
The Rona. As long as the cops aren't like martial law. And
it's not martial law. Like so from what I heard is the cops will stop you and ask you what you're doing. But that's pretty much it. Like martial law is, different.
So you get to feel what it is to be a black person for a little while.
Well, we're Hispanic, bro.
Yeah,
we get the same treatment.
I've never been stopped by a cop and asked what I'm doing.
But you're in a motorcycle. Like, it's a little more rare for a guy in a motorcycle to get pulled over than a car.
Yeah?
I think so.
I don't know. I would think it would be the opposite.
You also don't look like, what are you going to do in a motorcycle? What are you hiding?
I drive like an asshole.
I know, but what are you holding? Yeah, bro, but obeying the speed limit is not an asshole.
Yeah, I don't drive like an asshole. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. You misheard that I drive like an asshole?
Yeah, like...
You've seen me drive.
Yeah.
You could have just said, no, I've seen you drive. You drive like a fucking old lady. I drive like I'm a car. Like I take up the necessary space on the road like I'm a car. When I'm in front of the person when I'm behind the person in front of me, I'm there and I make sure that there's sufficient space. I don't understand what it is that people can't do what I do when it comes to driving. I'm the best.
You drive like your mom.
Exactly, all right? But I'm causing no damage to myself nor the people around me. My mom drives like she doesn't give a fuck. My mom drives a 20 on an 80 because she doesn't care. She's not going to be in an accident. She's going to cause an accident.
You poor mom.
That's the best part. You were stuck. We were stuck following her at one time.
Yeah, well... Back in the day when you're moving to the moving.
Yeah, that shit was fun.
Yeah.
1/8 is going to my household, and then the rest gets divided up. That's funny. I remember one time, speaking of my mom, my aunt gave me this is a lot of money to a 12-year-old. Right? Mm-hmm. She's like, yo, here. She gave me like $400.
What the fuck do you with $400, bro?
Because she came to visit, and she's like, it's funny because she's Jewish, right? So you would think that she wouldn't give me money.
Your aunt is Jewish?
Yeah. I have a Jewish aunt.
She married into a Jew?
Yeah, no, she married an Arab.
So she was the Jew.
She is the Jew.
Who was the Jewish person first? Your aunt.
Okay.
I'm trying to understand who's the Jew here.
I just said my aunt's the Jew.
Okay.
Okay.
But how's your mom not Jewish?
How's my what?
So why is your mom not Jewish?
Okay, because this is the aunt. Okay. All right. This is my brother's. My dad's brother.
Oh.
My dad's
that makes it even weirder.
Brother is married to this Jewish woman, thus making her like an aunt.
So, right? Okay. So he married. So your dad's brother married into the Jew.
Yeah, this is like trying to.
He's infiltrating our people, guys.
Well, she gave me money, and I remember my mom found that out, and she's like, "Pay up."
Here's your parent tax.
My mom took that money.
Shut the fuck up.
She goes, "Yo, I heard your aunt gave you money." I'm like, "What?"
That's fucked up, bro. Yeah. But you know what it is too? That's okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, in the parent in satchel, bro. Back me up here, bro. If your children got $400, would you take it from them? Shit, I would.
Yo, shit, at $400, I'm like, yo, man, this fuck. I put it in my pillow. I remember that shit. She's like, yo, I heard you got money. Pay up. I'm like, all right, mom, you fucking.
Did everyone get money or just you?
Everyone.
Everyone got $400.
Everyone got some cash, man. Everyone
Damn, here. Son. My aunt has never in my 34 years of life given me anything.
I can't see you.
I'm right in front of you.
I know, but there you go.
I've never gotten any love from my aunt.
You never gotten okay, but that's I don't know if that's a bad thing. I don't know if that's a bad thing.
Well, you didn't keep it though, so it's kind of sucks though.
Well, okay, but do you think your mom would take your money if she found out, like if you were a 12-year-old? Well, you were like a delinquent, so I'm sure you would have spent it on marijuana or fucking.
A 12-year-old marijuana smoker.
Yeah.
Actually, they exist. They do exist.
I mean, if you're a part of the black community, you start fucking at like 10.
Well, it's because your dick is already fucking, you know. Not a nub, not a micro dick.
I'm gonna repeat that again. If you're a member of the black community, you start fucking at 10. Okay. Because there's nothing to do inside, so all you do is just there's no electricity.
You make pornos.
There's no cable. There's no nothing. You just fuck.
You go to Jimbo's.
You go to Jimbo's. Daniel, are those panties on your face? They look like panties.
They are panties. It smells good.
Okay. That's your attempt at Because you guys swapped chairs. Is Danny technically the host now?
No. After my conversations with Pitkick today, I'm now the Ringo Starr of the show.
You've been doing this bit the entirety of today where you kept saying, no, I'm the co-host. I'm the helper. I'm like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to, other than anger, what I'm supposed to feel when you say this dumb shit. We have a bunch of stories that we're going to go through today. Again, if you want to leave a voicemail, please leave it in the description below. We'll be answering them live. We do have a P.O. box, but unfortunately right now, as I mentioned previously, it's a little bit hard to go around without the cops stopping you.
The Rona's out there.
But what I want you to do is just look up the first story here. So the first story, actually no, you know what? Story number 3. If you look up on the notes, story number 3, where it says black magic fuckery. I put them, yeah, there you go. Good job. Okay, so what I don't understand, you had a bunch of this. First of all, this guy looks like don't show it yet.
Oh,
don't show it yet. Okay. That's fine. No, you could show it, I guess. You're already fucking...
Whoa! Yeah. Hold on, dude.
Okay. All right.
Hold on, bro.
Well, what I was going to say is I wanted to point out his... You are just a...
What's going on here?
You pressed a bunch of shit. I don't understand what you're doing here.
I pressed this button. Close.
Yeah, close. You closed the post.
Oh, okay. That was to like close something.
Okay. So this is a part of that hand challenge. I don't know if you've seen a bunch of people doing this stupid shit previously on Instagram. I made a video on it saying... where at the end it would say, stop it. Right? Because, you know, that's humorous. This guy, I've been looking at this. This is not even something I wanted to... This is just something I saw before the show, and I just wanted to understand what the fuck is going on here, right? Because he puts one hand... He doesn't move his hands. Right? See that? It's the same hand that's in front.
Oh, he's just so good. Look at it right there. Those are his fingers bending.
Yeah. You know what it is? I think what it is the dark-ass hands and the light-ass palms. I think that's what it is. You know, the black hands. You know what I mean? That make it such a compelling illusion. You know what I'm talking about?
Wow, yeah, right? Dude. It's the lighting. He has the perfect skin lighting.
He has it. Yeah, it's that Indian eyes looking both ways.
I mean, he's making sure that no one's gonna rob him.
This guy will fuck you up though.
Dude, those fingers. He's pleasing the ladies with those hands.
I don't know about that. He looks underage. That's kind of gross to mention. But he is pretty good at this thing. I don't understand the whole trend with that, though. There were some Asians doing it with, like, dolphin hands, where they would do this and then apparently keep going with it on TikTok. There were a whole bunch of, like, weird... I don't understand who's the first person.
Magicians have gone over to TikTok already?
Magicians have been on TikTok from the start. God. Yeah, I don't know what the... I mean, that magic guy that you like the Naruto run? That you like looking at the...
that guy's just too much.
That shit?
That's your boy.
He has like 200,000 or 300,000.
Already? TikTok came out like a week ago.
TikTok came out like 3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Says the guy wearing panties. They take you seriously. There's a reason your father left. Black magic, you mean like Jabrizi. Have some sake cups. I'll mail them out for you, April, for your birthday. Gay. That's funny. I just ordered some sake cups that are coming Friday. And the worst part is that I'm very impatient. So that's why I was looking for them in person. But then I realized, had I just ordered them, I would have had them by now. But I'm a little bit impatient. I think it comes from my heritage as a
male,
as an Arab, because we're impatient when it comes to our suicide missions.
Worst.
I'm famous on TikTok. Eyes looking both ways. Be nice, pig. Yeah, I'm being nice. I'm being nice. It's a fact. What are you doing? What are you? The light? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, better. That's great. Thank you. Now I can't even see the screen because you see what I mean by like.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it really that bad?
It's very bright.
Can I move it back? You think it'll help?
Well, I've told you 1,000 times to bounce it off the wall. So if you aim that at the wall, you're still gonna get sufficient light. But
is that better?
That's slightly. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? I'll deal with it. Just
doing it like this?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Was that better?
That's good.
All right.
That's good. Thank you. I appreciate that, man.
That's what I'm here for. That's what the Ringo Star does.
Why was it bothering you? Why was the shot bothering you that you had to go out of your way?
It was a little dark, man. I want you to be clear. I want people to see you and be like, yo, I want to see the whole piggy.
Okay. Bouncing the light off the wall doesn't work.
It looks much better now, to be honest with you.
I like the dark look. Especially with this quarantine, it looks more aesthetic. All right? It looks like more of the actual subject, which is, if you looked at the title of the video, illegal live stream, we're underground, right? It looked more underground.
I know it's illegal live stream.
You don't understand nuance. That's the problem.
Well, I didn't know the title was going to be that.
Okay. Well, thank you.
I'm the Ringo Star. I'm the last one to know what's going on.
So the first post here, Daniel number 1, is PETA. PETA obviously is always on the news for whatever reason. What I love about PETA is that they try to inject themselves in popular culture every single time that anything takes place. PETA says, hey, but wait a second, are you thinking of the animals? Are they seeing this?
Now they are.
Okay, now they're seeing this. Yeah,
I'll make sure there was no videos.
Okay. So, at least you're learning. So here it says PETA uses popular video game Animal Crossing New Horizons, which I was tempted to buy.
Are you gonna cop it eventually or what?
If it's cheap. The thing is that, listen, man, I was having this conversation, all right, today. I'm not gonna buy the game if the excitement of the game is me sitting on a log, catching fish, vibing. That's terrible.
Vibing? That's what it's called?
No, vibing. Like I'm just saying, like I'm just chilling in the game. Like I'm just there, like, yeah, dude, I just caught a fish. I'm good to go. Like no, I'm not gonna pay $60 to do something I could just do in real life. It's like, but you could decorate your house in the game. Okay, what else can you do? Dude, you could barter. You could buy and sell goods. What the fuck are you doing with yourself? But apparently people are loving it. Now, what PETA's doing is PETA obviously taking advantage of the fact this is one of the highest selling, I don't want to say highest selling.
No, but it's doing Pokemon numbers.
It's the highest selling game right now.
It's doing Pokemon numbers, yeah. Right now, it's the #1 game in the world.
But what I love is that PETA, again, they inject themselves in this. What I meant to say is that PETA is the gayest company I think I've ever seen. PETA has to be the gayest company. The way they approach PR and the way they approach their marketing and their social media is so like middle school gay.
Yeah.
That I don't understand how they're a nonprofit, right? Mm-hmm. Are they a nonprofit? Let's look this shit up. Could you imagine being able to? PETA.
It gotta be nonprofit.
Non-profit. Right? Could you imagine if PETA's like you could buy stock in PETA?
No.
Could you imagine? They would always be fucking tanking. But I don't understand how they're still around though. That's the part that I don't understand because they've been lambasted and wrecked as not caring for animals and being hypocritical.
Well, what's that South Park episode?
On PETA?
Remember?
No.
Where it's a South Park episode where it's vote or die.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And then this guy runs into the bushes.
Die, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you, bitch. Like I fucking love that. I feel like I love anytime there's like any sort of political statement. They always have the best way to show it. Matt and Trey, right? Is it Matt and Trey? Is that what it is?
What?
Matt Parker and Trey Stone, or Trey Parker and Matt Stone. It's a combination of one of those, but they always have the best way to actually like convey political message in a non-partisan way. So it's not necessarily leaning towards the right or the left. It's just leaning towards the human side, which apparently I've lost all semblance of humanity when it comes to looking at these mukbang videos. But I'll talk about that later. Now here, I just don't understand this. Now Penn and Teller did an episode of Bullshit, which is a show they had in the middle 2000s. I don't know if you've seen this shit.
Yep.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I mean I've seen some of. Like a few episodes.
It's the greatest fucking show. What I love too is how many times they're wrong in the show. But in this particular episode, I think that they were 100% on point when they just kill. They debunked PETA. PETA. They were talking about how many animals PETA euthanized compared to how many animals they took in, and it was like upwards of I think 50 to 60% of the animals that they took in they killed, which is fucking ridiculous.
Why?
Like euthanize volume, population control. You know. So it was kind of interesting, but that was a good one on it. But there's been more recent shit on it. Every time I see PETA, I'm like, what gay thing did they do now?
What do you think? I mean, do you believe in that, in animal euthanizing?
Huh?
Do you believe in the old snip of the animals?
What's that mean?
To euthanize them. Isn't
Humanize?
that
Euthanize.
Euthanize. That's what I'm saying. It's a snip, right?
Do you know what euthanize means?
That's not snipping them.
No.
What does that mean?
Euthanize means to kill.
Oh.
To put out. So what did you circumcise? Is what you thought?
No, not
or fix.
That's circumcising.
Then what the fuck does this mean?
Fix them up. Fix them.
Fix them up. Mm-hmm. So make them sterile.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't believe all this time you're like, oh man. So if you would have gotten your dog and they would have told you, oh, we're gonna euthanize your dog, you're like, my dog's already fixed.
Yeah.
They would have killed your dog and you would have been like, I didn't approve this. You signed your name here.
That would have happened, bro.
Fucking spell it. Somebody said to spell it. Dude, they're bullshit. They were outside of the store asking for money, so I gave them a 10, and they did take it because I had to sign up with my credit card for a monthly donation.
Oh, that's what happened to you. Wasn't that what happened to you?
No, what happened to me with the Nature Fund outside of Barnes & Nobles.
They get you with the hot chicks, bro.
It was a hot chick, and she's like, "Oh, you just gotta pay like it's like," she said a week, so she slipped in a week, so it was like, it's just this much a week, right? I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I had to sign out immediately of it. But it's always attractive girls that get you and they wave and they're like, "Hey,
you're too nice, bro."
So you know what I did? I nobody could say that I don't care about the environment. All right, Greta Thunberg, you and your fucking quarantined ass.
Well, you can't say bitch. You can't say bitch.
Why? Because she's underage?
Yeah.
So I have to wait till she's 18 to call her a cunt?
Yeah.
That's funny. She's kind of a weird figure. She's a very weird figure. I'm not usually a conspiracy guy, but I'm 100% on a conspiracy that she is. It's like a fabricated product because she's untouchable. You're underage. You're a minor, number one. You're a girl, and you have mental disorders. Mm-hmm. So if you say anything against her,
it's the Holy Grail, huh?
Dude, you can't say shit against her. Because then it's like, hey, guess what? You are a bigot because you're making fun of an underage girl who has mental disorders. I mean, I get what she's trying to do, but at the same time, I feel like it's not as cut and dry as she's portrayed in the media. That's like, look at this girl standing up for her rights. I'm like, this girll has God knows who behind her, pushing her like a whole
flying private.
Yeah, that's the best part.
You know what I'm saying? Corona, she did not get the note, bro.
That's the part that I love the best about it, though, because like, okay, obviously her message is positive, which is trying to save the environment and trying to do it. Now she hits it with a very political skew, and what I love too is that there's no way somebody with her age and her problems and you know, of her wherever she's from. There's no way that she could have done all that by herself. So there's somebody behind her pushing.
Oh, 100%.
There's like a machine behind her.
Well, it's not only that, but she's backed up by money.
Yeah.
She's backed up by the system. She's in the system. You know, I mean, I hate to say it, bro. This is going to sound...
She's got alien DNA.
It's going to sound so Eddie Bravo. But she's a puppet, bro.
Okay, thank you for that. I'm glad you put the mask on because you think that that's like the punchline.
Well, I didn't want to get yelled at for, you know... not being on camera.
Okay.
As the Ringo star.
if you put yourself in the public eye, then you're open to criticism. I agree, and I think that it's if you hide behind, you know, it's a perfect situation because you can't come at her.
But do you think it's also because she's underage? Do you think once she becomes of age, you think it's more kind of a like it'll be those barriers are going to be brought down?
It's everything. It's everything. You can't hit her because she's underage. She's an underage female and she has disabilities. And because if you speak generally, her message is to try to better the environment. So you're like, oh, you're against trying to better the environment? Why are you judging or criticizing this individual if all she's trying to do is good? That's a very blanketed general statement as to how she's going about doing it.
Damn.
Right?
That's a perfect puppet, bro.
She's a human shield. That's perfectly it. She's there to protect whoever it is that is wanting to push that message. And they said, fuck, this is the perfect girl to do it. Because she probably already had those pre-existing beliefs. So all they're doing is just saying, hey, we're going to prop you up and make you fucking...
I can't wait to see it like a 2020 or like a 60 seconds on her, bro.
I thought you were going to say, I can't wait to see her when she's 20. I'm like, that's gross. She does not look like she's going to age well. Let me tell you that, dog.
Why he chose Ringo from all people? That's the point. See, he gets the joke, bro. He gets the joke why I chose Ringo.
Yeah, but
because no one cares about Ringo. No one goes to a Ringo concert.
No one cares about George Harrison.
What are you talking about, bro? George Harrison, when he died, was a thing, dude.
How about Ringo when he died?
Ringo's still alive.
That's the point. All
right, bro. No one's gonna care. Who the fuck was? Who the fuck is Ringo? Can you name one Ringo song?
I can't name a Beatles song.
Oh, I forgot you hate the fucking.
Oh, Beatles. Yellow Song. Okay, yeah.
That's not a Ringo song. That's a Beatles song.
I said I can't name a Beatles song.
Yeah.
And I said never mind Yellow Submarine.
That's a Beatles song. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Why chose? Okay. So I don't know why we got on Greta. I don't know why just shitting on Greta for no reason.
I mean, we're not shitting on her.
Well, for good reason.
We're not shitting on her.
For good reason. So the last episode, we were talking about, or one of the episodes that I post up. What I love is the whole toilet paper conspiracy, right? That people are losing their minds. They're fucking buying toilet paper by the dozens. And then obviously there were a bunch of messages that came up. Don't flush wipes. I think on the video that I posted Monday, I was talking about some life hacks that had some ghetto solutions to
such a
toilet paper.
Video, by the way.
What I loved is the paper towel one. So this vinegar said, cut the paper towel. This is most vinegar shit. Cut the paper towel in half and you have toilet paper. That's pretty much what it is, because now it resembles a toilet paper roll, which I don't know if have you ever wiped your ass with paper towels?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's a little thicker.
It's not only a little thicker, it's also the worst experience of your life.
Why?
Because it has ridges. It's rough. It's meant to clean grime off of shit. It's not meant to clean shit off a butt.
Well, it's grimy butt.
Yeah, but let me tell you, if I've only resorted to that when there's like, oh shit.
I've done it plenty of times.
There's no toilet paper. But what I love too is...
Do you have a sensitive butt? Is that what it is?
No, I have a very strong anal.
No, I'm not saying I'm saying for wiping.
No, man. But listen, okay. My butt is, it's a holy butt. Okay, I mentioned this before. You could eat off my ass. Mm-hmm. How clean it is. Now, what I wanted to mention here was this next story, which is further retardation. I love, by the way, that you could turn the camera off. Like you could change the me, adjust the camera, and then go back. But you choose to put the camera on and then adjust it.
Well, because I want to see what it looks like.
Okay. Well, you could have done that surreptitiously, but instead you're like, let me just, there was a discreet way to do it, and you chose not to do it the discreet way.
I'm not discreet, bro.
Shredded T-shirts use the toilet paper backup California sewer. Of course, California. We get shit, by the way, for the Florida man. California, I would dare say, is infinitely worse than Florida in every single way. Every single way. So I don't understand why there's not...
guns.
There aren't California man memes. Right there. So these fucking retards, we've come to the point where they're issuing statements based on the government to say, stop using shredded up T-shirts in the pipe systems. Please, stop it. Stop. I understand that there's... First of all, let's just... There's to some people, it's a barbaric idea to take a shit and then go shower, right? Because you're essentially at some point, there's some contact with that. But that's a solution. That's infinitely better than using shredded up T-shirts to wipe your ass. As a matter of fact, dare I say, it's even fucking cleaner if you happen to clean yourself in a shower after using a bathroom. Cleaner than using a shredded up T-shirt to wipe your ass. So what they're saying here is that apparently a Northern California city is asking residents not to use T-shirts as toilet paper.
Northern California?
Northern California.
That's even like... more sketchy because those are the high-end people, dude.
That's like close to Washington, close to...
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that should be the ones
San Fran, oh my God, bro.
San Fran is, I think... San Fran, where is it? Like middle?
I think it's northish.
Northish? I don't know California that well. Let me see. I try to keep it as away from my psyche as possible.
Oh, I love California.
California. Let's see where San Fran is. San Fran is, of course, they have the most zoomed in map, but that's fine. That's fine. We're here on fucking YouTube. Oh, it's like middle?
Middle? Okay. Well, northern.
It's middle if I could ever fucking zoom out. Fuck. California is massive.
What's that other place in Cali I've been to?
No, it's high up there. It's like above the middle, I would say.
Okay.
Like Bakersfield is around
Bakersfield.
the middle. Then you got San Francisco, and then you got San Jose.
Where's San Diego?
San Diego is like low. San Diego's close to Mexico.
Okay. Yep.
Shit.
That's bad.
So these fucking retards are using toilet paper. Go back to the article. Go back to the article here because it's fucking gross. What I love too is that this is what we've relegated to. We cannot survive an apocalypse. We cannot survive an apocalypse. What I love is this scenario that comes up every once in a while of like, oh shit, man, if a zombie apocalypse comes, I'm going to be ready. Man, if anything happens, guess what? I'm going to be ready. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because judging how you are on a what it is a hard flu. What we have is a hard flu. Not to say that it's downplaying it, but compared to, I don't know, like the plague, you know, compared to other things, this is pretty unsubstantial compared to those things. Still pretty substantial, not downplaying the actual effects of coronavirus. But we can't even survive this without losing our fucking minds. So,
well, you know what they say. A person is smart.
Go to the article.
People are come mierda.
People are retarded. Yeah, that's the I forgot who said that. You remember?
Elon Musk?
No,
Tesla?
It wasn't Elon Musk. That wasn't Tesla. Was
Bill
it
Gates?
Edison? No. Okay, you're just naming a bunch of like...
Smart people.
Okay, I'm not even going to look it up.
Rosa Parks?
Okay. Which smart people? That's just my racism that came out. I'm sorry, I apologize. Wiping the black marker. Piggy's joke was brilliant. Yeah, I put a little bit of a joke, but I stole that from Chris Pratt because I said it's like wiping a brown marker, right? When you keep wiping, but like nothing comes off. Like that's what wiping your ass sometimes feels like. John Lennon's quote when he asked Ringo if Ringo was the best drummer in England was great. He's not even the best drummer in the Beatles.
Exactly my point, bro. And he's the drummer, bro. Listen, it was so bad. I forgot what album it was. I forgot what album it was. When they were writing this album, they brought in other drummers to write the fucking drummers part of the fucking music.
That's kind of fucked up.
Exactly my point. See, now you understand my point, bro. Now I understand the joke.
Pig, do you have to practice to be that wrong constantly? I don't understand what you mean by being wrong. I don't know what I was wrong about.
That you make me feel like the Ringo Starr instead of
that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, okay. But that's exactly what...
No, you put yourself in that position.
All right, bro.
As being the Ringo Starr.
I dropped the bangers.
Yeah, when you think that euthanasia means to fix the dog. How fucking... Let me tell you, that probably would have been the way that your dog would have gone out. Is if you would have said, yeah, no.
What happened to Danny's dog?
I'm just gonna put it in for euthanasia. Like it's fine. Like I'm just worried about the neighborhood dogs having to wait with her. So I'm just gonna euthanize her.
Aww.
I'm pretty sure they would have been like, "Are you sure?" Like that's pretty drastic.
This dog is pretty good.
Yeah, it's a healthy dog.
It's time. No. Do it.
I don't want it to have kids again. Just euthanize it.
Do it.
Fuck. Yellow Submarine was written by Ringo. George Harrison wrote "Here Comes the Sun." That's a good song. It's debatable. So if
every single Beatles song is fantastic.
Huh?
Those are fantastic songs. Here comes the sun. Da, 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 da. Come on, bro.
That's terrible.
What?
Terrible thing. I don't like 60s like fucking that sort of.
Because you don't like good music. Gotcha. Okay.
Vibe. No, I don't like that weird band. Like a bunch of fucking bands came up around that time period that had the exact same sound. Obviously because they got popular, but I just never liked that. I never liked that old sort of 60s sound. Then again, I do like 80s love ballads. So
yeah, but it's way different.
My taste in music really isn't something that you should
80s love
like.
ballads are fantastic though, bro. Who doesn't love 80s
A lot of people, you'd be surprised.
Terrorist.
Toilet paper is made to break down. Everything else shouldn't be flushed. Yeah, exactly.
Even fucking the flushable wipes.
Flushable wipes. I was about to rant. Listen, flushable wipes, that's a scam.
Oof.
That's a government scam. I've already told you this.
I gotta point your finger at me like that, bro.
Why do you gotta say oof after every sentence that I fucking say? So when I edit this, I'm trying to edit it and listen, and then all I hear is oof, oof, oof. Listen, man. I've already had this discussion about flushable wipes. That shit's a scam. That shit's a government scam. Okay? That shit's a government scam, and the government is in sync with the septic tank companies, because when they have to replace your septic tank, do you know how much it costs to replace your septic tank?
Shit.
$5,000.
Yeah, but septic tanks are usually drained out. Like for a septic tank to go wrong, it has to be like something like nature or something.
Or you gotta fucking either you put it in the wrong. There's like a root that grew into that motherfucker,
nature.
or you flushed 3 packs of baby wipes.
Ugh, that's a bad day.
That's a fucking. Can you imagine the smell?
I hate to be the guy that has to fucking suck that shit out.
Well, at the old place, we had to had to dig up to find a hole. It wasn't even a septic tank. It was the pipes. There was a hole that was not letting the water complete, and there was also a root that grew into the actual pipe.
Yeah.
So I had to dig up the hole on and then find.
Yeah, but also I saw those pipes.
PVC? Yeah. PVC.
You figured it'd be a different pipe going from the city to the house.
Here's the part that I love, though, because at some point somebody said, man, when the houses were first built, we're just going to make the pipes out of the most corrosive
cast
metal.
iron.
Yeah. The most corrosive metal here. And it's going to last. It's going to last. And then now we're fucking having to remodel all these stupid fucking houses because they're like, why did you ever choose? Then again, they were recommending cigarettes back then.
And they also put Chinese drywall.
What's that?
For
asbestos?
Mold.
Mold, okay.
It's because it's so bad that it turns the copper green.
That's funny.
It's horrible, dude.
It's also gross, but what I love is we had all these things that we did in like the 70s and 80s. Not we did because I wasn't around, but I'm saying like as a society.
Excuse me.
There were a bunch of things that we did that were like, oh, okay, that's fucking...
Smoking near babies.
Smoke
no
is fine.
Seatbelts.
No
airbags.
Filters. These cigarettes, they used to market.
Yeah, they are for pussies.
It's like, do you really not want to have the full taste of the cigarette? Buy this brand. We don't have filters. And of course, everybody.
I used to love those commercials too, bro.
The Marlboro Man.
Yeah,
that's fucking tremendous. But hold up, go back to the article here because again, this brings up the point of how we can't survive the apocalypse. What do you want me to read? You don't have to be subtle.
Just read comments.
Okay. Pig K, please be nice to Danny.
That's right.
Okay. Well, Danny needs to not say stupid things. Because when Danny says stupid things, all right? If anything, I'm teaching you better. I'm teaching you how to be better because whenever you say something dumb, instead of being like, oh, yeah, good word.
Yeah, but when do I ever learn?
Good point. Euthanasia? Great point, Daniel. Yeah, we should euthanize all the pets.
All of them.
Let's see. I used to be a plumber. I've seen some shit, literally. Plumbers are, they're pretty substantially, I would say, like, you guys make pretty pennies.
It depends where, though.
Yeah.
Because in Georgia, plumbers are banking over there, dude. Mm-hmm. Especially, like, in the small red communities, man. You had, like, one plumber for, like, a certain section, man.
But what I love is, so it's like, well, here you have Cubans that are millionaires by assets.
Here what you have, okay, is people who come from other countries.
You didn't click the button. Okay.
People come from other countries with no license, and then they get hired. They go into this company, right? And then this company isn't even licensed. They're using another company's license to work.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're still getting your shit fixed. Right?
Sometimes
you're still getting your shit fixed.
Well, look at my brother. My brother spent a whole week. Before the Rona hit, he spent a whole week having someone go to the house.
Okay.
And I think three people never showed up. He called like 4 different companies. 3 never showed up.
That's ghetto.
And then the last one came a week late.
Okay, that makes sense if they're undocumented. Because what are you gonna do? Find somebody else, huh? Nobody else is working.
Yeah, they go to Home Depot. Oye, vato.
That's racist.
Trabajo.
That's racist. I've seen some shit. Yeah, but I imagine the thing is that what I was gonna say is that the ones that are documented here, they're millionaires by assets. So it's like, oh, dude, they're driving very specific example. They're driving Escalade from 2001, with bad transmissions. But at the same time, these guys have 5 houses, right? They have
someone like that.
6 cars. It doesn't matter if he's driving because he's driving that's the I'm driving around car. At the house, he has the Beamer. He has whatever at the house. That's like his chill car. This is his I'm working car. And these guys are like millionaires by assets.
What plumber do you know that goes to your house in an Escalade, bro?
I've heard some people. But what I love too is this old guy that I knew he used to do electrical work on the side.
What?
This guy used to do electrical work on the side until they found out.
What do you do for a side hustle? I do electrical work, bro.
Yeah, but they busted him because he wasn't licensed. It wasn't licensed, so it would just like do word of mouth, like go to people's houses and do the shit. So somebody said, I think somebody complained eventually.
Yeah,
like,
I'm sure.
We don't like this guy's not anywhere. Like I don't understand who the fuck this guy is, and they're like, oh shit, okay.
How did he get, bro? He must have got him, but someone he must have done it. He must have fucked someone up, bro.
Yeah, I think so. But I mean, it was great. It was fucking tremendous. Not to that particular instance, but I can't imagine you as younger than 30. Maybe, I don't know. The hairline probably. The rest of it says 20s. The hairline says 40s or 50s with
your 4-pack.
With a bad what do you call this? With bad transmission. I think that's the joke.
Your hair?
I already used it. I already used the bad transmission joke once. 40 but bad transmission.
That
I just put on my non-filter camo. That's the dumbest shit. I used to have a friend that would do that. That he would get the filters and rip them off and then smoke the cigarettes. Ugh. I'm like, you are not the...
That's gross, dude.
Smartest person in the jungle. The coolest monkey in the jungle for that. But we have... so that's the part that I just found retarded. I
would love to see that. Someone just said comp over. That'd be really good if
no.
You did it. No, they're like a Trump.
Okay.
They're like a Trump.
Dude, the Trump at my age.
Yeah.
Maybe when I'm a real estate
mogul. A real estate mogul.
Yeah, I was gonna say mogul. But go back to the article here.
Which one?
Because I want the fucking poop one or the that one. Yeah, okay. I wanted to see this. Go down. It says management responded to a sewer backup of shredded T-shirts being used in place of toilet paper. Now here's the thing. Here's a part that blows my mind. Right.
This isn't bag it, don't flush it. Sorry, that's just a funny quote.
This isn't one individual, Daniel.
Yeah.
This isn't one.
A whole community.
This is a bunch of functional retards. These people have licenses. They're allowed to drive on the street. That's the part that worries me. And these people said, you know what? We can't find toilet paper. So what's the next logical solution? I got old T-shirts.
Camisa. And I bet you it's good T-shirts too, like some Led Zeppelin T-shirts, some Pink Floyd T-shirts. You know? I'm sure they're not going to show up.
Well, they've had. I've seen there was an article a year ago that I remember reading as the grossest thing. It's some guy. They pull out this giant ball of shit, like and wax and a bunch of stuff from the toilet, and it was all held by a baby wipes. It was by like a roped baby wipes because all the baby wipes that they've just come together. They knotted, and this guy just pulls it out, and they hold it like a fish. But it's literally, it's like shit.
That's gross.
They just hold. These plumbers, you guys are fucking wild.
Yeah, that's gross.
Plumbers are fucking wild. Let me tell you, you have to have zero fucks. Could they have seen it or not, right? Are they seeing the article?
Yeah, they're seeing you in the article right now.
Okay, all right. You could get off of that because I don't want to... We've already talked enough shit here. Get an MSP, micro scalp pigmentation. Looks natural, doesn't cost a lot, $700. I'm not going to get surgery, all right, for my hairline. This is how it is. This is just how it is, okay? I'm going to have to deal with it. I blame my genetics. All right, I blame my father's was way worse.
It doesn't look, bro. I think you're making it more of a big deal than what it is. I think your hair looks fine.
Okay.
You just have a big. It means you're smarter.
This side is rough. This side.
That means you're smarter.
This side is rough. Right here. Look at that.
I have a marker.
Yeah, you could do that. Bill Cosby. What's the name? What's the black guy that does? No. The guy that he read the thing wrong in Miss USA. You know what I'm talking about?
The newscaster guy?
Steve Harvey?
Oh, Steve Harvey. Oh, poor Steve Harvey.
I think he paints in his mustache.
I mean, yeah, that guy's 80 years old, bro. That guy's hair's not black.
There's no way he's 80.
Dude, he's black. Look how beautiful he looks.
Dude, he looks
He's a gorgeous fucking black man, dude.
Steve Harvey.
I wish I had those genes, bro. Look at those teeth.
Steve Harvey.
Beard, the mustache.
63 years old.
Yo, for a 60, that man looks great.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
That looks like in his 30s. Let's be real.
Well, he's a rich vinegar. So, I mean, they have that rich vinegar vibes that at 30 they look fucking jacked, right? Or sorry, at 13 they look jacked with nothing. Like they don't do any work. They
sleep all day.
They just sleep and then you know what it is? They fuck. That's what it is.
It's so fucked up.
Because they're fucking at 10.
It's so fucked up.
They're fucking at 10. It's only gonna get worse. Anyone who uses their T-shirts to wipe their ass doesn't shower regularly. Dirty hippies.
Yeah.
Have you ever smelt
hippies?
Yeah, like dirty hippies.
Yeah, me. I'm a hippie, dude. I use like special deodorant and shit like that, and we use special soaps and shampoos here.
Okay, there's a difference between retarded. Actually, no, they're the same. I was gonna say, there's a difference between retarded and hippie. I'm like, no.
But yes, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, bro.
Like that weird must.
When you go to Venice Beach, you smell the fucking hippies, bro. Before you get to the beach, that's when you know you're there.
That's rough.
Yeah, man.
That's fucking gross. I don't understand what it is. It's like, no, we don't use deodorant because we don't believe in putting pollutants in our body.
Well, yeah, the mercury.
Huh?
Yeah, I think it's like lead or mercury. I forgot what it is that you put on there that's supposed to that increase.
It's zinc.
Might be
it's
that.
Like
that increases the chances of like Alzheimer's in people and shit like that. I had a teacher in Miss Bradley in high school who didn't wear deodorant. She was of the black ethnicity.
What'd you call her? What was her name?
Miss Bradley.
I could have guessed that. Yeah, it's like if you're doing. My teacher, Miss Watson. I'm like, I'm pretty sure you don't have to say she's black. Like, I'm pretty sure we could have figured that out. You know.
Shout out to Miss Bradley.
But she didn't use it on purpose?
And it was one of those things where it's like, it was to the point where I think I had Miss Bradley twice in high school. And I think the first time I had her, people would tell you, hey, be careful with Miss Bradley. She doesn't wear deodorant. Like, that was a thing.
Okay.
And then I never believed it. And then, like, I forgot about it. You know, 'cause who pays attention in class in school anyway, right?
Can't see you.
And
what I love, by the way, is like, okay, so right now you sound good because you're speaking directly, and then you go, no, okay, so when they show it, I gotta put the mask over.
It's hot.
And
my girlfriend made this. I gotta fucking
muffle,
rock it out.
potentially muffle the audio, but that's fine. No, okay, all right. So what?
Mic check 1 2.
Okay.
But yeah, so one day I took a whiff. I'm talking to you, bro.
I know. I'm sorry. I love the bits where you fuck with the audio and the video, because I'm like, yeah, those are the best bits to look later when I have headphones on, and then I have to just hear the rustling and the.
Hey, pig cake.
That's the best bit.
Edit this thing out, okay?
That's the
future pig cake. Okay,
yeah, thank you.
So,
I don't understand how you could do that as a and not use any sort of masking agent and just have your natural odor and then be like, what are you, racist? This is my natural odor. This is
there's a reason. I forgot. It wasn't religious. There was a thing. There was like a thing. I forgot what it was. There was
like an empowerment.
I don't want to say culture because I feel like that's racist.
No.
It's not of a culture.
Makes sense, right? It's like
I know a lot of people that.
It's empowering.
I forgot what it was. One of those like but she was definitely one of those
Oh, okay, that's gross.
Yeah.
Daniel, looks like you have strawberry shortcake bloomers wrapped around your face. Yeah, that's gross. It looks like you're wearing small girl's panties. Like around your face.
Why you gotta take the fucking...
What's it say on the rim? What's it say on that?
I don't know, bro.
Okay. Does it not look like small girl?
Yeah, but now it may seem like I'm a pedophile, bro. I don't want to wear something
Riley
like a pedophile.
Blake, but you've been wearing it this entire time. You're telling me this does not resemble...
Could be a hairnet.
What hairnet have you ever seen like this?
It could be shorts.
This?
It looks... sauna. It could be a fucking...
Or?
It's not... Oof.
What?
Do you smell that?
No.
See that one rip?
Oh, your dog ripped it up?
Oh, man. No. It's all yours now, bro.
No, I don't want to touch that, bro. I don't want to touch underage parents. I'm already not allowed within... Anyways, what's your politics? Anarchist like me. Anarchist, if somebody says they're an anarchist, I assume they're under the age of 18. Actually, if they say they're an anarchist, I assume they're under the age of 15. Because everyone's drawing at 15. They got the little notebook and they put the A on it and they're like, yeah, when I grow up, I want to be an anarchist because no rules. But here's the thing about anarchy. No, it doesn't work. What do you...
Are those the people that are traveling?
Who's the warlord in charge now? I don't know which warlord is in charge. Yeah, I don't know if it was Pontificus or which warlord.
Mark Carroll.
Anarchy is the... It doesn't... There's no... I don't even understand how it's
unemployed.
A definite, like... Because you have obviously a different... I don't even want to call it political stances. It's just social stances. What would you consider anarchy to be? Like a lifestyle? And
it has to be a lifestyle, dude.
Anarchy. It's obviously tied...
no, you know what I consider anarchy to be? Or anarchist to be? Emos. Like in the same level as an emo.
Okay, so I spoke obviously. So it says anarchy is the state of society being freely constituted without authorities or governing body. It may also refer to a society or group of people that totally rejects a set hierarchy. The word anarchy was first used in 1539.
Oof.
As it. Well, how is that oof worthy?
That's a fact. You're dropping knowledge right now, bro.
I'm reading. I'm not dropping knowledge.
You're dropping knowledge by reading.
Okay. Meaning an absence of government.
Oof. Now you got me thinking of it, bro. So when I say oof.
You know what it is? It's called fucking punishment. It's called positive punishment. Every time you do that dumb shit, I call you out on it. So now next time you're like,
I don't learn, bro. I don't learn, bro.
Yeah, I can tell. Euthanize. That fucking shit. Banachek's managers and anarchist. An anarchist libertarian. But libertarian is obviously is defined by a body, a governing body. It's just a little bit more relaxed in their belief and ideology. So that's like it's like saying I'm an Episcopalian Jew, or I'm an Episcopalian Mormon. We haven't had Mormons around, by the way.
They stopped.
But they were apparently...
we have a lot of Mormons here, dude.
I know, they're hot. You have some hot Mormons.
I have not seen a female Mormon.
I've seen some fucking... You had
Does she ride bike?
Oh...
You're talking about Jehovah's Witnesses, bro.
Yeah. What's that? It's not racist. It's religionist.
Religionist.
I'm out here fucking generalizing all religions. But you have some fucking...
Yeah, bro.
I've seen some stupid...
Bro. And it's like 2 blocks away.
Okay. But then that's it. You know what that is? That's another human shield, dog. Because you got these fine ass young hoes that are walking around here. All right, these dime pieces going around like, hey, have you read the what do they even fucking believe in?
The Quran?
No. That guy's come on. What do they believe? They believe in like
Jehovah's.
What's the name? Jim something.
No, those are the Mormons.
That's the Mormons?
That's the Mormons.
I'm getting my fucking retarded religions mixed up here.
Dum.
Jehovah's Witnesses. But you got some dime pieces out here going around talking about so it says militarian, restorationist, Christian denomination with non-trinarian beliefs, distinct from mainstream Christianity. The group reports a worldwide membership of 8 fucking million people that fucking abide by this shit, regardless of their divergence from the more mainstream doctrines. They're Christian, they believe in God. Jesus is his son. However, they don't believe in the Trinity. So they don't believe that God, Christ, and the Holy Spirit are all aspects of one God. So that's fairly interesting. Do they drink? They do. Okay.
Yeah, but
do not believe. So do not believe in drinking and dancing.
And well, see, that's weird because I have a buddy of mine who's a Jehovah's Witness, and they're fucking weird, bro.
He's a terrible Jehovah's Witness. He's out here like,
dude.
Christ, believe in God. He's out here making drunk noise and shit.
But like, this guy's the worst. Like, so when I had season tickets for the Marlins, he also like their group also had season ticket, and they were like 3 rows down from us.
Okay.
And he would go out to go get a drink and text me, hey, come say hi to me, bro.
Okay.
So then, like, he would have to leave his group to come talk to me.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Which is super weird.
Yeah,
you know?
That's sus. But why? Because they couldn't see...
Because you can't hang out with non-Jehovah's Witnesses.
That's like also some Christians, though. Some hardcore Christians are like, non-Christians bring your Christianity down, which is true. Because they're like, wait a second, so you think everyone is terrible unless they're Christian? No, I didn't say that. But do you? Answer the question. I never said that. Answer the question.
Yes.
No. God has a plan for everyone. All right, what about the people that don't believe in your aspect of Christianity? Well, then it gets complicated. It's the most like hypocritical. If you have a conversation with like a devout Christian, holy shit. Yeah. These guys are fucking nuts. Like if they have a superiority on sense. You because what you have, some Christians that are like...
No. The Trump haters. There's some Trump haters out there that think like religious people, bro. That if it's...
Yeah, but Republican is mostly a Christian, Catholic-dominated party. So like...
Isn't all Americans fucking Christian?
I don't know what the main religion is. I know it's down. Religion is certainly down.
No, but I'm saying for politicians. For politicians, it's all God bless this
mostly,
and God bless that.
But then that's also a more conservative aspect. Liberal.
Wasn't there? Hold on. There was a Mormon running last election, right?
I don't remember.
Is it Mitt Romney? Is he not Mormon?
Mitt Romney might be. I know that.
I know there was a Mormon or Jehovah's, I think, running last election.
Mitt Romney, according to this, I don't know if it says this public image of Mitt Romney. I looked up Mormon. He spent over 2 years in 1966 in France as a Mormon missionary.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he's completely Mormon. It just means that maybe at some point he had the beliefs. I don't know. That's a weird guy. That's another sus guy. I'm glad he was kind of a weird dude. I'm glad that he didn't kind of push past, because it was him against Obama, right?
I think so.
I remember, yeah. And then you got McCain.
No, Hillary.
As a producer, I think you should be the one.
I don't care about any of those people.
Hold up. So Mitt Romney, opponent. I'm trying to remember who the fuck he went against. And this is also apparently the hardest electoral history of Mitt Romney. This is what I'm talking about. This is why Wikipedia needs to be on forever. So Republican primary for 2002 and then 2008 presidential candidate. Yeah. And he lost against John McCain.
Mm-hmm. Wow, John McCain beat this guy, bro. Yeah, but John McCain was also a fucking war hero and a vet.
Well, John McCain was also pretty in with most left. So he was kind of playing that. I'm surprised. I think if he wouldn't have gone against someone like Obama, McCain would have had a chance. But I'm Christian, and I think those people are fucking whack. Yeah, I'm not saying every Christian. I'm saying that there's specific types that are very devout when it comes to their stuff and are very militant when it comes to their beliefs, and they'll impose that on you, and they'll surreptitiously remove you from their lives if you don't fucking believe what they believe, which is just ridiculous because not everyone's gonna fucking have the same beliefs. And of course, I mean, religion, moral beliefs, and political stance usually you take from your parents. Your slang, your attire, and your I forgot the other ones are things that you get from your peers. So that doesn't apply for everyone because you could be a rampant conservative and your parents are the biggest liberals, or vice versa. But religion depends almost entirely on where you were raised and who your parents were. Yeah. Right. So random circumstance dictates what you believe in, pretty much. So why the fuck am I going to judge you based on your beliefs just because you happen to have been born, I don't know, 3 blocks down?
In America. Oh. Okay.
Or in a different place. So it doesn't make any fucking sense. I let people believe whatever the fuck they want to believe. Romney was a Mormon. I once was with a POC friend of mine. That's funny. Every time I see POC, I imagine it says a piece of shit. But really, you said person of color. Same thing. That's a joke. I love the blacks. I'm a black. Technically, right?
Yeah.
I'm a black. I'm a member of the blacks. I was with a POC friend, and his POC friends told him to stay with your color. Yeah, totally not racist. That's another thing. Yeah, racism exists in every single race. Cubans are the worst. Cubans are terrible.
I mean, get over it, dude.
What I love about Cubans. Let me just give you an example about my dearly departed grandmother. That she
rip.
What I love about it.
The show's dedicated to grandma. Huh? The show's dedicated to grandma.
Okay. She didn't like blacks, so my grandmother hated blacks. But at the same time, if you were Cuban and black, you weren't black, you were Cuban.
Really? So, okay. Because I know the opposite of some Cubans who are Cuban, but if you're black Cuban, you're not. No, you're black.
No, you're Cuban. So to her, like
she was modern.
So she was like, "Yo, if you're a Cuban, but you're black,
okay,
he's Cuban. What are you talking about?" But then a black is like, "Let me lock the door." I remember seeing my grandmother.
What kind of door do you have, bro?
This is back in the day with the fucking one of these.
Click.
That would do this, and then this one. My grandmother would do this a lot. Like, oh, we're in the neighborhood? Okay. Subtle. My grandma was, she thought she was subtle. She was not very subtle.
Robert's grandma.
Yeah, it's also Robert's grandma. I fucking hate Caesar. I hate Caesar.
Remember, have you spoken to Caesar?
Yeah.
Is he alive?
Yeah, I spoke to him yesterday about the sake cups. I'm like asking him, like, hey, man, where can I find some sake cups? And he goes, I don't know. I'm like, I figured you are a man of anime. You love anime, so you would probably be good.
What does sake cups have to do with anime?
Is you like Japanese culture, you know? So I thought he would have had.
I love Pokemon. Doesn't mean I like Japanese people.
Okay, never mind. I mean, some people do. Some people like.
I play Doom. Doesn't mean I hate the devil.
Okay. Let's move on. So here it says, I'm a believer in Roman mythology. CEO of Oofs. Producer, more like undocumented doctor I don't trust. That's funny.
I mean, you should trust me as a doctor.
What I love too is that you guys always have like different remedies. Like your mother has like your mother and girlfriend have like these wherever they're from, like the both of their cultures clash with these remedies. Like, oh, you have cancer? Fuck, let's boil some okra. You know, it's like my mom.
You know, my mom today goes, we're making scrambled eggs for breakfast. She goes, save me the eggshells. I'm like, why are you gonna I'm figure, okay, you can compost them, put them out, No. She's gonna crush them up with water and put it over her eyelids so that her skin could get younger.
I didn't understand these life hacks and these why people or what people would do this. And then I failed to realize, dude, Facebook moms And these that's another subreddit, by the way. Facebook
That's a thing?
Shit Facebook moms post, right? No, don't look it up. It's gonna be
You see,
there's
bro?
like a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them, and then to find the right one, it would be an endeavor. So what I'm saying is they post and repost these like ridiculous things, like, oh, if you grab the head of an onion and put it in your armpit, like it will rid all the toxins and shit, and they'll repost this shit.
That's true though.
Okay, so I could tell you.
Bro, you know if you put onions on your feet, that also helps eliminate some of the stuff.
Yeah,
like
really? Okay. So when I get my tumor, I'll remember to put an onion underneath my foot. And
you put the onion on the tumor at that point.
Okay. All right. That's cool. You know what that is? That's some asshole that said, hey, watch this. Hey, guys. Hey, if you put an onion on your armpit, dude, I heard that shit gets all the toxins out. And they're like, really? It's like, yeah, my mom's a doctor. And then no one ever fucking. This guy's a G. This guy spread this fucking retardation that people follow to this day. Reflexology, Daniel. Do you know what reflexology is?
No.
Reflexology is this idea that by pressing certain spots in your foot, things happen to you. Right?
Okay.
You have a headache.
Okay.
Just press the heel of your foot.
Yeah, but that's a big thing in Chinese culture.
Yeah, and it's retarded.
That's not true. The thing is, people don't know how to do it right. It's fucking what do you call it?
Okay.
Shit? Acupuncture shit, bro.
Yeah, you're right. Acupuncture, which is another bullshit. All right.
Really? Bullshit. Have you ever had acupuncture, bro?
I have not, but it's bullshit. All right.
My cousin, my nephew, who's a dancer.
Okay. Yeah.
Not a stripper. Does acupuncture.
Yeah. That's your chiropractor too. Are you not the person that's against chiropractors?
No, they're great, dude. Look at my back. Your mom and my chiropractor are the two greatest people in this world that I fucking love so much.
Listen, man. Do you understand the power of fucking your own mind in terms of convincing yourself that this shit works?
Plus a chiropractor and your mom.
My mom also believes that if she hits a tuning fork.
What's a tuning fork?
A tuning fork are one of those things that you hit.
I believe her.
If you fucking wave it over the right spot, that it will absorb all the negativity, and then it'll. So that's
she didn't tell me about this last time I saw her.
Yeah,
I need
of
one
course
of those.
not, because it's one of the many things that these fucking retards do.
I need one of those.
It's all bullshit.
I love this one.
It's all bullshit.
This little thing that tells you the truth? That one. Ooh.
Yeah, the fucking little things that are literally balanced on the most precarious shit. And she's asking questions. I remember my mom doing this shit. I should have recorded it. But my mom was...
I don't have any of those here.
You were fucking doing...
By the way, your mom owes me that and some crystals.
And some crystals, okay. All right. I hope you know that you're turning into a Facebook mom.
Child, please.
You're turning into a Facebook mom.
Child, please.
And my mom, when I was younger, the first vagina that I ever saw was in a book that my mom had. I was in the garage, right? And she had all these books. And then I looked at one and it said crystals, healing crystals, right? Healing crystals and like body placement. And I remember it was like this hippie looking bitch. And I remember it specifically because she had armpit hair.
Oh, those are the best ones.
Right? She had armpit hair. And then it has like a picture of her with like a crystal here and her eyes are closed. And then it has another one where she's like, it has it on her stomach. And then the other picture was the crystal like on her pussy. And then I remember looking at that as like a I think 10 or 11 years old. I'm like,
what does that do?
Like, I don't know what I'm like, what is, like, that's weird. Up. That's weird.
Healing crystals.
Are you really gonna look that up?
All right, fine. I won't look it up. Jesus.
That Facebook thing. You're one article away from being like a Facebook mom. I hope you know that. If you think that reflexology and all these other fucking things, and you being a conspiracy guy of all things, you're like, yeah, if I press your toe, your headache's gonna go away. Yeah, because now I'm thinking about how my toe hurts.
Yeah, there you go. But it worked.
Not in the way it's supposed to work, though. Not in a way that it's
How do you know? Listen, I'm not arguing how it's going to work. I'm just saying it's going to work.
Okay, I hope you realize that this is when, before anybody knew anything about anatomy, all right? Some fucking retard in China, some actual genius, because he made a lot of money, I'm sure. Some fucking genius was like, I'm just going to press your foot, and then your headache's going to go away. Because they had no idea what was going on. And then because they're they're culture based on tradition, what happens, Daniel? This gets passed on until 2020, when, I don't know, we have science, we have things that
we have the Rona
show that there's no connection between the ball of your foot and your fucking head, right? But people are still like, no, I think that if you press it, it got rid of my headache. Yeah. Just like you think,
here, like if you do one of these, this is good for your fucking brain shit.
My mom thought it, so your back's good, because my mom was like,
dude. She concentrated her energy waves from my back.
You complain. The next day you complain, and you're like,
it takes time, dude. It takes time, dude.
Yeah, what a convenient twist on that.
Yeah, man. Listen, First of all, if your mom did that shit like this, it'd be a superpower.
Listen, I told you.
Healing.
Okay.
The body needs to heal together,
right,
bro.
Yeah, you're 100% right. I remember. I still remember.
Shout out to you, lady mom.
I still remember when I fucking got the placebo effect. There you go. That's the perfect description of what it is. The placebo effect, Daniel. It's that belief is sometimes strong enough to instill actual things taking place. So,
you're right.
For example, if I tell you, "Hey, take this,"
but your mom had to have the right amount of knowledge and energy to convince me.
My mom has told me hundreds of millions of times that she is the queen of bullshit. She's been called the queen of bullshit at her job.
I don't believe you, Mom.
My mom, no, and she, you know what? But she believes in that same shit too. My mom believes in her shit. It's not like
she's a white wizard and a green wizard. Let me tell you, the first time I met your mom, I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. I could not have been more happy in life to meet your mom.
Really? Yeah, because she's everything you wanted.
No, she's just an amazing woman, bro. She's smart. The only thing that does drive me crazy about your mom is her driving.
Yeah, and the fact that she gave you the forks and the thing, and you're like, "Oh man, dude, I'm talking to the spirits right now. If it crosses over, it means yes." You're moving them yourself.
No, dude, I was like, I don't want to have kids. I was holding like this, at this angle, and I was going like this.
Yeah, of course you are, because you're still moving it. It's based. I can't even right now. She also had the pendulum that she said this was created by a monk in Thailand. And this pendulum is specially designed so that it's weighted perfectly. And it was moving. I don't know if you remember this shit. This pendulum that she was talking about that I'm sure my mom spent like $8,000 on.
Yeah, I believe it.
That whole shit. She's like, this thing was specially designed, and it's literally the same shit. It's you. If you think circle in your head, it's gonna move in a circle. If you think line, it's gonna move in a line, because it's you moving it. Damn. If it was real, I would be able to do this. Move. Like, am I going to have kids?
But you got to connect. The thing is, you got to connect your energy. Okay. Right. Your energy needs to flow.
You're trolling.
I'm not. It's a legit thing, dude. Your mom is fucking genius. Your energy has to flow through the item that you have in your hand that you want your answer, bro. Shout out to you, Piggy Mom.
Piggy's mom could find water with diving rods. That's what they're called. They're called divining rods. Sorry, the divining rods that they could find. I remember my mom going around the house back in the day, like looking for her car keys. Like, are my car keys in the room? No. Okay. Are my car keys in the garage? No. Are my car keys in my pocket? No. They were in the room. In the fucking room. Jesus Christ. There are studies that acupuncture doesn't work, but it doesn't have that does work. Sorry. Studies that acupuncture works, but it has nothing to do with chi or esoteric. It doesn't matter where you put the needles. That's interesting. That's an interesting article to read. But I imagine it's, again, based on the very strong placebo effect.
What about the suction cup ones, dude? You know those things that
they suck the toxins from your body.
Man.
Somebody realized, you know what my mom does? My mom does acupuncture. That's the hook. Acupuncture with tuning forks. So it's needleless acupuncture, right? You strike it and the vibrations of the tuning fork, that's what has an effect on you. So my mom does this. I still remember when I crashed and she went to the hospital. You good?
No, my dog's distracting, dude. She's cute.
Okay. All right.
Howdy, stop being cute.
Listen, I still remember when I was in the hospital and they were fucking stitching up my knee and my mom was like this. And the doctor's like, "Yo, dude, what the fuck?" And I'm like, "Mom, what are you doing?" And she goes, "They're doing their stuff. Let me do mine. Let me do mine." My mom's literally waving her hand over my knee.
I fucking love
as if that's mom. Fucking stopping anything.
I fucking love. You know what's my favorite thing about your mom? Trying to open the door.
Huh?
Trying to open the door.
Try to open the door? What do you mean? Yeah, when she tried to open the door for fucking a hole puncher. We got another story here. Portland, stay weird. Portland, stay weird. I'm not a fan of Portland.
How do you not like Portland?
I don't like Portland. I think the people smell like what we've been talking about for the past little bit. So here, Portland strip clubs are forced to close, as are strip clubs everywhere. So Portland strip clubs are forced to close. Yet they have a clever solution, Daniel, as to how they're going to fix their problem. You could go continue without disabling. Dancers are doing delivery. Dancers are now doing delivery. This is what I love about America. All right, even though I dislike